Yo, chat. Yo, what up? We are live from work and just reflecting on this morning. Let me put this window up. Reflecting on this morning and these past couple of days. And we're moving fast. We're moving very fast. Keeping up with a full-time job and going to school at night. My school days are Mondays and Wednesdays from 5 through 8 p.m. And that was last night, Wednesday night. Today is Thursday morning. And when you catch yourself just moving so fast and not having enough time for yourself or for others, it gets hard. But you have to dig deep. And you have to slow things down, because as fast as things are going and, this world just continues to spin, my job is to slow things down, make sure I am not trying to move faster than I can keep up, and just slowing everything down to stay alert and to stay open-minded. It doesn't get easier. As you go through college, the classes may get tougher. And especially as you go through life, picking up a full-time job. Just getting through life, it gets overwhelming, but just slow things down. And don't give up. Very important to not give up. But yeah, chat, as we see, our favorite content creators grow and evolve, such as Kai Cenat, he's on a new page now and he's starting his new journey. So shout out to Kai. But as our favorite content creators start growing, start maturing, as an audience, it's cool to see, it's cool to watch, because we can relate to them even more, because now we're watching them grow, and nobody sees our progress. Nobody watches the audience's everyday lives and see how the audience matures. So having that connection with the audience, showing that style of life, Kai Cenat is maturing, he's reading books, he's starting his own fashion business. So with him showing the audience that aspect of his life, I feel like as the audience we can relate, because whether people know it or not, the audience, the people watching the content creators, they're everyday people who are maturing in real time, who are getting jobs in real time, who are going to school in real time, and there's no news article about them, there's no social media post about them. We are the audience, we are the consumers, and we are not the content creators. So having that connection between content creators and the audience, it's cool for Kai to be doing that, showing the maturing side of a life and content creation. And just every day we're moving we're moving on every single day. It's a new day, and we are biologically new every single day. We are not the same human body every single day. So every day is a new day, and it's a new chance to develop. It's a new chance to grow. And as an audience of these content creators, it's okay to feel unseen as long as you're pushing for your passion and you are working towards your goals. But if it's an issue that you are not feeling recognized or you're not being seen, put yourself out there. If you don't want to be the audience anymore and you want to be a content creator, put yourself out there. Let yourself be seen and make that jump from audience to content creator. And it's very, I shout out Kai and Speed and Aiden because, they bridge the gap from being regular people to stardom. And they bridge that gap, and their audience are influenced by them. But these content creators that I just named, their audiences are inspired by them to also bridge that gap and not just want to strive to be regular people, but bridge that gap to stardom, bridge that gap to wealth, fame. You can do it, and you can be the next big name if you just start creating content and stop being the audience. And that's what these content creators are doing. They're inspiring their audiences to be the new content creators. Speed, Kai, Aiden, they all do it. They all inspire their own audience in their own way. But that's that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to go from the audience to the content creators. We're trying to flip. At least that's what I'm trying to do here. And it's every day is a learning process. Every day is not the same day. We must keep fighting and keep growing. And just here at work, I'm inspired by everybody. I can take inspiration from anybody as long as they're on the right path. I'm inspired by Kai. I'm inspired by Speed, by Aiden. They all give me inspiration to keep fighting, to flip the switch from being an audience member to being a content creator. That's what they inspire me to do. So shout out everybody out there. Every life matters, and whoever you are, because we're all different and we all have different paths. So whoever you are, just find out who you really are, find out where you fit, and just make the best of it. Make the best of it. You don't have to be a rock star. You can be anything. Whatever fits who you are. I hope that y'all achieve it. I hope that y'all are happy. And that everything goes your way until the end of time. Because this life is a bitch, and we gotta fight every single day. Alright, so I'm gonna stretch a little bit here, Oh man. I'm gonna stretch and I'll be out of here in a second. Take a nap. It's nap time. All right, chat. Peace out. I'll see y'all soon. Never give up.